What if I told you that your brain is not fixed? That the habits you struggle with, the distractions you fight, the version of yourself you think is just the way you are, can actually be rewired. Not in years, not in some distant future, but starting today. Because here's something most people don't realize. Your brain is not a rock. It's clay. And every single day, you are shaping it. In the last episode, we understood something powerful. You're not lazy. Your brain is simply wired for survival. It avoids effort. It seeks easy rewards. It delays discomfort. But now the real question is, if the brain can be wired this way, can it be rewired? The answer is yes. And the science behind it is called neuroplasticity. Your brain is constantly changing. Every thought you repeat, every action you take, every habit you follow creates neural pathways. Think of it like walking through a forest. The first time you walk a path, it's difficult. But if you walk the same path again and again, it becomes easier, clearer, automatic. Your brain works the same way. Right now, you already have strong pathways for checking your phone, procrastinating, delaying work, seeking instant comfort, and weaker pathways for deep focus, discipline, consistency. But here's the breakthrough. You don't need to destroy old habits. You just need to build stronger new ones. Because the brain always chooses the strongest path. So let's talk about something practical. How do you actually rewire your brain in the next 30 days? Not with motivation, not with extreme routines, but with simple, consistent shifts. Week 1, awareness, breaking autopilot. Before you change your brain, you need to observe it, because most of your actions are automatic. You don't decide to scroll, you just do it. You don't plan to procrastinate, it just happens. So for the next 7 days, do one simple thing. Pause and notice. Every time you feel the urge to check your phone, avoid work, delay something important, just ask, why am I doing this right now? Not to judge yourself, just to observe. Because awareness is the first step to control. You can't change what you don't notice. Week 2, interrupt the pattern. Now that you can see the pattern, it's time to break it. Not completely, just interrupt it. When your brain says, let's scroll, you don't say no, you say, later. And then do just one small action instead. Open the book, write one line, do one push-up. This creates something powerful, a new pathway. Small, but real. And every time you repeat this, that path gets stronger. Week 3, replace the reward. Here's where most people fail. They try to remove bad habits without replacing the reward. But your brain doesn't work that way. It always looks for a reward. So instead of removing distraction, replace it. Example, instead of scrolling, listen to something useful. Instead of avoiding work, start with a tiny win. Instead of doing nothing, do something easy. And most importantly, celebrate small progress. Even if it's just 10 minutes of focus, 1 page studied, 1 task completed. Because that feeling of progress releases dopamine. And now your brain starts associating effort equals reward. That's the shift. Week 4, identity rewiring. This is where everything changes. Because habits don't stick unless your identity changes. If you still believe, I am lazy, I lack discipline, I can't stay consistent, your brain will prove you right. So instead, start reinforcing a new identity. Not loudly, not dramatically, quietly, consistently. Say, I am someone who shows up. I am someone who starts. I am someone who improves daily. And then prove it with small actions. Because every action is a vote for the person you are becoming. But here's the truth most people ignore. Rewiring your brain is not about doing big things. It's about doing small things every single day. Because consistency builds pathways, and pathways build behavior, and behavior builds identity. Now imagine this. 30 days from now, you wake up, and instead of reaching for your phone, you start your work. Not perfectly, not intensely, but naturally. No resistance, no overthinking, just action. That's not motivation, that's wiring. And here's the best part. Once a behavior becomes wired, it doesn't require willpower anymore. It becomes your default. So don't try to change your life overnight. Don't try to become a completely different person tomorrow. Just do this. Rewire one small action today. Then repeat it tomorrow, then again, and again. Because the brain doesn't change in one moment. It changes through repetition. So here's a simple challenge for you. What is one habit you will rewire starting today? Comment it below. Let's build this together. Because 30 days from now, you won't just have better habits, you'll have a different brain.